morning.
We want to thank you guys for all tuning in. We really appreciate it. My name is Lori Fay, as I touched the mic after Bobby Lassara told me not to. And this is Christine McCauley. We just want to say thank you for tuning in. We're excited to begin this new venture together. Our goal is to bring you great content with fabulous guests, and hopefully we can all broaden our minds together. If there's any topic you guys would like to see discussed, please PM myself, Lori Fay, or Christine McCauley. No topic is off limits, and we really don't want to exclude men, so please, men, get involved. Tell us what you want to hear about. And like us on Facebook, like our page, go to Strong Island Radio. And I want to thank Lexi Casal. That was the song you were hearing. It's called Original. We will play the whole video in the middle of the show. And I want to give a shout out to Dawn Kostakis of Massapequa Mamas Group fame. She's also the creator of Long Island Loyalty. She has been a huge supporter of mine and Christine's since we began this venture. And we're very sorry she couldn't be here today. I think she's dealing with something that we don't want to deal with.
Yes.
So we want to deal with it, but we don't want to deal with it. And we're hoping she can make it on soon. And thank you, Massapequa Mamas Group members, for listening to us, for tuning in. We really appreciate your support. So, now that I got that out of the way, we want to talk about the fact that Christine and I met a couple of months ago when she was a guest on Lori's Living Room. And I've known her for years.
Back to our PTA days.
We've known each other for years, back to the PTA days, back to the kids in the basketball days, and we clicked. So we decided to do this together, and we're really, really excited. And I really feel like I found a teammate. So
I'm happy to be here, and I love that we're now calling the show The Living Room, because we'd really like to focus everything we do, whether it's a fun show or a serious show with an important topic, on living well.
Yep.
And living your best life, and as we age and deal with the different things that come our way, we want to live, and we want to live well.
And we want to support people living well.
Exactly.
And so mean girls, tune out, because we're not interested. We want to support people. We're of an age that we don't have any drama, and we don't allow drama, and we really, really want to create a place where anyone can come. I'm so excited to be in Massapequa. It warms my heart, because when I first started this, I was going to Huntington, and I kept saying, I want to be in my hometown, because I've lived here for 25 years. My whole entire life is in Massapequa. So yes, I want to branch out to the surrounding areas, but at the same time, it's really nice to be here. We celebrated our Thanksgiving in this town with our friends, and today's show is going to be about local shopping, and so it hits home for us, because we want to support the ladies here who work really hard, and the men. So that's one of the things we're going to hit on today. So Christine, Thanksgiving, we're done.
We are done, and it is December 1st, which
So now-
means we are truly in the heart of the holiday season. And trying to manage it all as mothers, as working women, some of us, as those of us with responsibilities, say, to our parents.
Jobs.
The list goes on and on and on about the things we need to accomplish. So we wanted to keep today a little light and talk about the fun part of shopping, the fun part of the holidays. And we wanted to make it something that was, I find, very, very important, and that is the importance of shopping local and supporting your community and supporting small business. I pulled some statistics last night off the internet, and if I can find the card.
That's okay. I don't even know how you could see the card.
Well, I'm going to have to put the glasses on.
The glasses are coming out, ladies. Watch out.
Okay, I don't know what happened to my card with my
Well, we all
statistics.
know
but
shopping local is key, because with all the internet shopping that you're able to do today, if you can give back to people who are paying rent and trying to build their lives in their own community, so that they could be there for their children, so that they could be there for their families, so they're not, maybe hiking it into Manhattan, which could be a grind if you're doing it past the age of 40 40. It's nice to be able to open up a business locally and have people come in and have face-to-face and that personal touch. I know I truly appreciate the personal touch, but we'll talk about that. Did you find the card?
Of course I didn't. It
Okay,
must be
so
over on the
Christine-
table.
Chris-
We'll
we're gonna-
get that later and
You
talk
know what?
about.
We're going to take a quick break and we're going to bring on our first guests from Nicolette's on Broadway in Massapequa. We'll be right back.
Given what we know about the benefits of filing a property tax grievance, experts agree it should be mandatory. Use a professional. Choose Zap My Tax. File at zapmytax.com. Deadline approaching.
The CEO of Zap My Tax. That was one of our sponsors, Zap My Tax, Zap My Insurance. I'm just going to say briefly, and I'll remind you over the course of the next couple of months, how important it is to file a property tax grievance. If you are not filing a property tax grievance, you could possibly be overpaying by thousands. As a matter of fact, I won't bring her up on stage now, but one of my clients is sitting in the audience, and I saved her thousands of dollars after, for years, she didn't think she needed to file. So go to zapmytax.com. Just look at the page. If you have any questions, please call the office and see why you should be filing. Lots of people file on their own, and that's okay too. Nobody's saying not to file, and I'm not even saying file with Zap My Tax. Learn why you should file, and then decide how you want to do it. I will tell you this. It's like being your own lawyer. You really need to use a professional, and I guess we'll have a lawyer on stage later, and she'll talk about that too. So Christine is going to introduce our first guests. From Nicolette's.
From Nicolette's for the Home. I'm very, very happy to introduce to you Liz Walsh, Liz Nicoletti Walsh, and Lauren Bynum, who have been part of Nicolette's for the Home, which is a store in Massapequa that is home decor products and design styling services. Liz's parents started this business 43 years ago, and it has remained a very strong local community, small business that serves this community in many, many ways. So we're really proud to have her here today and to hear a bit about how Nicolette's is changing with the times.
It's a beautiful store if you haven't
It's
been there.
magnificent.
Absolutely
It really
beautiful
is
store.
a magnificent store. Joining her and us today is her partner, Lauren Bynum. Lauren is a design partner at Nicolette's. She is a working mom, expecting her third child.
Wow, God bless.
Second child. And she has always loved to create beauty everywhere she goes. So welcome today. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So wait, your parents started the business 30 years ago?
No, 43 years ago.
43 years
It was
ago.
my dad and his dad, and it was just a garden center.
And it was there?
And it was right there.
Wow.
Hasn't moved. The location hasn't moved. It was my dad, my uncle, my grandfather. It was just a garden center selling flowers and dirt.
Wow.
A few years into that, my mom came through and decided she would work with them, and she transformed the inside into a gift shop. And then as the years just keep morphing and going on, we keep changing with the times. As a kid, I was in and out all the time, working, and then I went off to have my own family, and now my brother is the owner. Probably now for the last 7 years.
And do you live local too?
I live local now, but we grew up in Queens, in Whitestone. So we
they would
commuted.
Really, you came out to
We
meet
commuted
people.
every day, 7 days a week.
And what made your parents come out here and start a business as opposed
It
to
was-
starting a business in
It
Queens?
was just the property they found. It was just what they fell into. So my dad and my mom are still around. My mom works with us. My dad trickles in and out as we need him. And probably about 2 years ago, John said to me, I just need a fresh eye, I want you to come in.
Your brother.
My brother. And I was doing some renovations on my own house. And through social media, which as we all know is just, it's just the place where you want to advertise.
Yeah.
I started posting little things here and there, and people started to like what I was doing, so who knew?
Wow.
So
So social media has become a huge component
social
in growing
media,
your business.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I took over the Facebook page, we had somewhere around 300 followers, and now we're hitting almost 6,000
Wow.
of real followers.
People that really love your store.
Yeah, yeah. We're getting people from way out east to Queens,
Out of state.
out of state, and they're all over there.
Do you ship?
Well, that's the thing. We're trying to get John to ship, but it's another branch of the business.
Yeah.
We're embarking on a new location in Southold. So we have a lot on the table. We're like 3 different businesses all in one, and now combining the design, we've been going into people's homes and decorating for
Like
them.
staging and stuff.
Staging, home styling, seasonal home styling, and now kitchen and bath design. So we're really,
Wow.
in the last 2 years, have grown tremendously.
So how do you combat the Targets and the Home Goods and that kind of stuff? Why would I come to you as opposed to going to that? I know I would
yeah.
come to you because
Yeah.
I love going into a little place
Yep.
that there's not like 100 of the same thing.
Yeah.
But how do you combat?
It's customer service.
Yeah.
We know
It's key.
we know our customers so well. We've had people that have come to us for 43 years. We know
Wow.
them by their names. We know when they were married, their children, their grandchildren. There's a level of customer service that we provide that you really are just not going to find anywhere. And I'm a shopper, and
Yeah.
I will go to other places to shop, but you'll never get that intimate feeling.
And you gift
where
wrap
where
and-
we'll stop. Right, we gift wrap. Where we'll stop and look at your home with you and really come up with a plan or help you shop for a gift. It really just does come down to the customer service. It's just
I totally agree with that.
You become the heart
Yeah.
in the community, knowing there's several local shops around that. You're right when you say you can't beat that. When you walk in and they ask you how your new baby is or how your parent is feeling because they know they've had some
Yep.
issues or whatever it is,
Yep.
there's nothing like feeling that when you go into a shop. It's really lovely. It makes me come back to a shop.
Yep.
As opposed to also going into a store and trying to look for something and it's all in disarray. If you go into like a Home Goods, you can't really, it's disorganized and it's
Certainly.
crazy. But when you want a gift, you want it to be,
Certainly.
you know, presented in the right way with a little bow. And
Yeah.
I love it.
I think the customers miss that.
Oh,
These
yeah.
big box stores. I grew up in a small business as well, with my family owning a hardware store, and that there's nothing like that. We know what our customers' homes look like at this point because they're showing us pictures. They come in, they bring us
Isn't that
pictures every
great?
day.
Love that.
We know what they're working on in their house. We know their family members, like Liz said. So I mean, that I think people nowadays really miss that from
Yeah,
what it used
it's
to be.
it's all just, and it's also, I know the quality of your stuff is really, really nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're shopping online, you're buying something, and
You
then when
don't
you
know what
get
it
it,
looks
you're like,
like.
oh. And then if you're shipping it as a gift and it's
Yeah.
it's not of quality, then you like feel even worse.
Well, that's one of the another important factor to the business is I do all the buying for the store. I handle all the visual products. I'm a shopper, and when I sit with a sales rep, I shop as if I'm going to buy that for myself. So I look at price point, I look at the quality. Is it worth that price? I know what's out there. I know the Targets and all the other places and what they sell.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not the same. It has to be worth what it is. Where so I actually do. That's one of the most important things I do when I buy for the store. I make sure it's quality
It's not going
merchandise.
to fall apart
It's
or
not
chip
It's
or.
what she puts in her home.
Yeah.
So that's where the
I
brand-
totally agree with that mentality.
Yeah.
That's how I gift shop.
Yeah.
I say if I like it,
Yeah.
I'll buy it. If I don't like
It's
it, I won't buy
important.
it. And not to mention that your flowers are also beautiful.
Our flowers
The
are
flower. I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to get away from the
No,
gift and all
because
that,
that's
but
really the heart. That
I
was
have
the heart
to tell
of
you
the
something.
business.
If I need a basket or I need flowers done, and that's where I'm going.
So now we send my dad, and he just like handpicks everything, and our quality of plants and flowers. Again,
Unbelievable.
They're gorgeous.
And
The
you have all
shop
those
just makes you feel good when you walk in.
Beautiful arrangements when you're
Yep.
passing the
Yep.
store of the ironwork and everything, the carriages or whatever it is, and I mean, I know I've bought stuff there to put on my grandmother's grave,
Yeah.
like your things that
do it
go in.
all. Our trees
Well,
just
you
came
have-
in
yeah,
yesterday,
trees.
Oh,
so
wow.
we do it
Christmas
all.
trees.
And the girls outside, they design as well.
Wow.
You know, all
But you
of
really
the
all
floral.
love what you do.
Yes, I mean I do.
And it's
So
not
let
a
me
job
ask you
when
a
you love what you
question.
do.
As a pregnant mom and dealing with that, and you have children as
do.
well?
I have
You
3.
children? So you all help each other?
Yeah.
So you're working locally, you're living locally,
Mm-hmm.
and you're helping each other, and that's and as opposed to going to work for someone else where it's a 9 to 5, you're clocking in, you're clocking out, it's a
Mm-hmm. Yep.
grind, and you have no flexibility. So that's another aspect of opening up a small business on Long Island, especially as a woman where you live and you can juggle family as well as have a great career.
Well, I have to say we have the best boss. My brother.
That's
You know, he's-
awesome.
How
he's-
nice that you can say that.
Yeah.
Is he
and
really
how
the boss,
nice.
though?
No, me. And he knows it.
He's really
Ever
not.
since we were little. No, he's really flexible and he understands and he works with all women and he gets it. We have kids, we have sports,
Yeah.
we have a life, you know, there's never an issue. We can say, you know, I have to leave early or I can't come in or something happened. And
cover
he
for
gets
each
it and he
other.
knows
Yeah,
it.
that's
true.
And we're all
You don't have that feeling of,
no, he never complains. I mean, he laughs that he's surrounded by so much,
Yeah.
you know, personalities. But
Is he the only man there?
he's the only man.
Oh, my
except if my
God.
father
Well, lucky
comes through.
him.
If
Lucky
my
him.
dad comes through, then yeah, he's the only man.
Lucky him.
Wow.
Yeah. So
But
Well-
does he have a family?
he has 2 daughters who are working with us.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's real family.
Mhm,
It's
yep.
real family. Wow, that's lovely.
So what would you say would be the biggest challenges that your business faces today as you move forward with all these changes, opening a new store and adding the design?
Don't have any more kids.
We're growing very quickly,
Yeah.
so we're trying to manage that.
And-
Are you nervous?
No,
No?
this is exciting. There's a goal, and the goal is endless. And we, like I said, we've been here for 43 years, and in the last 2, we've managed to just sort of catapult ourselves into a different level. And I know it has a lot to do with the HGTV. People see things done in their homes. They want it done in their homes. So there's all of that that helps the business grow.
And you're probably affordable as far as the
And
design
we are
aspect.
very affordable.
It's an hourly rate you
It's an
charge?
hourly rate. And then we're combining 2 businesses of design and retail.
Okay.
We're bringing merchandise to people's homes without them even paying a dime for it.
Wow.
Oh, really? That's provided just as part of,
That's it,
your
yeah.
service. That's a huge
Yep,
community
they come
service.
in, they sit with us for free, they can consult with us, they bring us their pictures, and there's no obligation, they can either hire us or just sit and talk with us. If we do go to their homes, we load up the van with things that we think will work for them, and there's nothing hung or done without the okay. And usually we walk out of there, actually, I would have to say, we started this back in July, and we had our first job. And we've been doing it ever since, and I think we've come to like maybe 30 jobs so far, and it's just,
So
and now we're
exciting.
Wow.
doing seasonal work
So
for
exciting.
people, and
Wow.
then as soon as those Christmas trees come down, we've already booked for January, so it's another level to the business. It's very exciting. It's
Wow,
like
that's
that is where we get the most,
Energy from.
yeah. You know, we walk in
Now-
and people are happy to see
So
us.
if you're going to do another location in Southold, somebody's going to be traveling there?
Yes. So our other design partner, Amanda Giuliano, who's
Okay.
actually in the store today,
Okay,
holding down
thank
the
you.
fort.
Thank you for
Thank
letting
you.
them
And
come.
actually
Amanda.
consulting.
Watching?
She's, I don't know, she's consulting. She actually is going to be the lead out there.
Okay.
She will be doing kitchen and bath design. She is a kitchen and bath designer. Her ideas are phenomenal, amazing, up to date with the trend. And it's a farmhouse, so
It's
Wow.
beautiful.
it's so pretty. I mean, I would live there if I could.
Wow.
So the bottom floor will be a kitchen design area,
Okay.
living room, and then retail space.
Wow.
So it'll be a really nice gap between the 2 businesses. It's not that what I have out there is not what I can have here. I'll
Okay.
just, I'll just get it. I'll just get it for you.
Yeah.
It's just more storage for us and more opportunity to have more home decor, lighting, furniture, and all of that.
Excellent. Gentlemen, any gentlemen that are watching today, I think you
Great.
need to go visit these ladies, and they are going to set you up for some major points
Yeah.
when you give your gifts to the important ladies in your life.
Absolutely.
They really are going to
We're actually going to talk
your
about that
ladies happy.
later, but one of the questions I wanted to ask about is, worst gift, best gift, so we'll talk
Yes.
about that. But
Yes.
yeah, you know what? If you want a gift where you can just walk in, they're going to wrap it for you, you know it's going to be beautiful, nobody's ever going to return a gift from there, and it's one and done. You just walk in, you don't even have to think about it. I see men wandering around
do.
like a home goods. I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
No.
What I was going to say was they're emailing Liz now because she.
That's
Excellent.
awesome.
That's
That's
excellent.
My wife loves your store.
See?
Please, so they're catching on really fast. They get it.
So why don't you want to ship? You're afraid to do. I remember talking to a pizzeria owner, and one of the reasons why they didn't want to deliver was because they weren't going to be able to ensure the product from leaving their place to arriving.
Yeah.
That was their big concern. What is your biggest concern?
I think we just want to handle it right. We want to build a website. We want to
Okay.
have, I mean, we have a lot of big box items.
Yeah.
So with so much going on, I think it's something that we're going to address in the new year, because I do get asked between Facebook and Instagram maybe 3 to 4 times a day to ship items, and which I get like, I'm sorry, I get upset because I don't want to say no.
Yeah.
I like to always come from a place of yes.
But you can't accommodate
So
it.
what we did was we're just trying to do some smaller items for people so that we can say.
Okay.
I don't know.
It'll grow.
Yeah.
It'll
it's-
grow.
It's
It'll grow.
just
You'll do it.
everything
You'll
is
figure
moving
it
so
out.
fast, and I think that that will be the next step after we get Southold up and running, which is hopefully sometime in the spring.
Okay.
And
Well, we'll have you back.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely
yeah,
have you
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Well, we
Absolutely.
really want to thank you for coming on. They're going to
you.
stick around and be back at the end of the show. So we're just going to take a small break, and we will be right back to you, I think. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. That's fine. Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You like?
Okay.
You said we should start a rock band. I said that's a pretty cool plan. Whoa, whoa. You bring the drums, I'll grab the
Welcome back to the living room. I'm Lori Fay with Christine McCauley. I just want to say thank you so much again to Lexi Casal for that song, for letting us use that song. The name of it is Original. Lexi has been entertaining fans with her music stylings and skateboarding skills since the age of 8. She's performed many venues. She is actually sponsored by 2 skateboarding companies. Let me just get that. I'm sorry, I don't have it in my head. Skate Girls Tribe and Spacey Cloud sponsor her for her skateboarding. She is attending the Long Island High School for the Arts, and she is developing her piano and recording skills. She is a fabulous young girl, and she friended me a few months ago, and I reached out to her because I needed a song that I was able to play, and the name of this song is Original, and I just love it. If you listen to the words, she's a big anti-bullying advocate, and if you listen to the words of the song, it's just all about accepting yourself for who you are, be who you want to be, and let's all get along. And I just love it. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you so
Lexi.
much.
Thank you. We love it.
And we are back to talk about local shopping, and Christine is going to run with the statistics.
Okay. I
She
found
found
my
her
card,
card.
which was hiding on me. Of course it was. But last night on the internet, when I was thinking about what we were going to talk about today, I pulled up a few things that were surprising to me. There are actually 28 million small businesses in the United States.
A lot.
And of those small businesses, they pay 44% of the United States private payroll.
Wow.
More than a third of U.S. Small businesses and working population are employed at businesses that have less than 100 employees.
Wow.
Okay, and that's a Bureau of Labor statistic. Think
Wow.
about that a moment.
Yeah.
Think about that. 1/3 of U.S. working population employed by a business with less than 100 employees. And if that doesn't make shopping local, shopping small important, I don't know what does.
Yeah, no, it's so important. It's so important to give back to the people around you, because at the end of the day, if you don't support the local businesses, all the brick and mortar will die, and you'll be living in just communities with nothing.
Exactly.
With nothing. You need the store. You need the deli. You can't buy everything from a huge Target or a Walmart. Don't get me wrong, there is a place for those places, but to have like even a small town like we do in Massapequa Park, where you have a little strip where you can go and you can get a cup of coffee, you can go into a store, you can go for dinner, you can hang out on the boulevard, sit on the parking bench, walk your children. You need that. That's one of the reasons why I moved to Massapequa Park, is because originally when my husband and I were looking for homes, we had gone to West Islip, where he grew up, and he grew up behind Good Sam Hospital, and there was no small town. So I said to him, if we have children, where am I going to walk the baby's carriage? There's nowhere to go. Because you had to walk on Merrick Road, which wasn't really fully developed. I would have had to walk all the way into Babylon. So having a small little community like we have here, even south of Merrick Road and in Massapequa Park and on Broadway in Massapequa, where you can shop the store, get the coffee, go in the deli, go to the meat market, A&S pork store, get your little stuff.
Exactly.
You need all
Say hello
that.
to your Exactly.
It is
friends.
what
Exactly.
it is. So, you know, and then of course we have a new phenomenon opening up in the world. I guess it's an old phenomenon, because there was a movie, Walk on the Moon. I don't know if any of you ladies have seen it, but Viggo Mortensen had a truck that he used to drive around in, and he would provide clothing, a little boutique on wheels, to the people in the campsite. Did you ever see the movie?
No.
So,
Well, this is a great
here we-
segue
yeah,
for our next
that's
guest.
exactly why I'm saying it. So here is
Perfect
Christine?
segue for our next guest, because she really is the poster girl for local shopping.
Shopping in general.
This is Amory Inglesi.
Hi,
and,
everyone.
Amory actually began her career as an attorney. However, for most of her working life, she has been very successful in direct marketing sales. Her latest venture is a little bit different, though. She has recently become the owner of Lola's Lookbook. And Lola's Lookbook is a traveling boutique on wheels. And she will come to your house with her truck, and you invite a few girls over, and you shop
Party
in
in
the
the
truck.
truck.
It's absolutely a fabulous idea. I love it. I think it's great.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I wish it was my idea, But Laura, who was the original owner, that was her idea. And she had a successful business for about 4 years. I just took over November 1st. The little bit background behind that, I did, first I did Leah Sophia Jewelry with direct selling, and then when they went out of business, I was doing Initial Outfitters. There's another direct selling company that personalized products. And I met Laura at an event, and I constantly said she wanted to work together because she didn't provide jewelry. So she wanted to add that, you know, because she just did the fashions on the truck, and then I did the jewelry. But I said to her constantly, if you ever sell, this business is mine. If you ever sell, this business is mine. And I never thought she would ever sell, and I never thought that this business would be mine. So since Christine told you, I went from like corporate America to direct selling America to now all by myself.
Neighborhood.
You know,
America.
neighborhood, but by myself. So it's a total different spin. I mean, I always wanted to have my own boutique, and I think that I could have gotten something off the ground, but it would have taken a lot of time. And I'm not 24 years old anymore, I just thought it'd be easier to buy something that was established if I could, as opposed to starting from scratch. So Laura had a great customer base, which I am meeting everybody, and they're all phenomenal. And I'm trying to help her customers as well as everybody that I've connected with over the past 7-8 years that I've been doing direct sales.
And how would you say, Amory, that you are going to continue to make those connections and keep those prior customers as you bring your touch to Lola's?
Well, honestly, because I just took over November 1st, this has been baptism by fire. So I'm kind of sticking what Laura's done because she's been successful with the business. So why change it? But I do not sleep at night with the ideas that I have, which I just can't put in place during the selling season. So come January, you know, I used to go live a lot on my Facebook page for my direct selling businesses. So come January, I think I'm going to show you how to party in the truck.
Oh, I love that. You think you're going to be slow in January? I don't think so.
No,
I
have big plans for this business, you know, but I'd be careful what I wish for also. And if I say it out loud, it'll become a reality. So I have big plans, but I'm not saying them yet. I'm just holding off. Let me get through the holiday selling season.
You're going to be slow. I don't think you're going to be slow in
January.
January.
No, I don't. You know, what I really would like to do is grab a couple of friends of different sizes to explain sizing. Because each designer I find is, the sizing is just so different, okay?
Yeah.
Some smalls are smaller than small, you know, so what I'm trying to do is right now I'm buying most of the products through designers online. So I'm not seeing it firsthand. But as soon as it comes in, what I've been doing is updating the descriptions, because I physically either put it on myself or somebody I know so I can see how it falls, how it fits.
Yeah.
Because I also have a website and people are ordering online as well. And that's all me. So I run to the truck and pull those items and package that up too. But I really feel that a lot of my friends have been trying to help. You know, we need this, we need that, we need this. And I'm going to try to accommodate as many people as I can come, you know, the new year as feasible as it is. Because again, everybody can ask for everything, but you know, on this end, I'm not sure if it's totally feasible. Just like the shipping that we were saying before, those guys are trying to get into place as well.
So you were working as an attorney, were you in the city?
Oh yeah.
So you were in the city.
230 Park.
And what year did you leave the city?
You know what, I think it was 95.
So you've
but
been
then I
doing
started working in Long Island while I was living in Brooklyn, and then I moved to Long Island and I started working as a lawyer back in Brooklyn. So it was kind of crazy, the reverse commuting both times.
So how has having a small business on Long Island in the community where you live changed your life?
Oh my God, all my friends are here. Everybody's here. Everybody's family. You come into the truck, I'm going to treat you like I know you for years. You know, I listen to what you want. Everybody seems to connect. We share experiences. Honestly, I was worried about starting up this business, that there was, you know, you have to forgive me, I didn't do this, or I have to do that. And everybody's been so phenomenal and accommodating and encouraging and making me feel like what I did, you know, which is so cool. And I definitely, you feed off of that.
Right.
You know.
And I think this touches back on what we talked about with the ladies from Nicolette's for the Home, how the local business integrates into the community. And your truck is going to different areas of the community every day. And you're developing these relationships.
I'm driving down Sunrise Highway, beep, beep, yo, Lola!
You know what just dawned on me? Like, this is a great thing. I mean, I don't know if you provide this service, but you ever just, like, that moment need something to wear? I mean, she's right here.
Yeah, I do private appointments.
You could just
You
do
can
like a
call
phone
me.
call and be like, I'm desperate, I need an outfit.
Well, Christine had had friends over on Monday and said, bring the truck around. I was available. I
Awesome.
brought the truck, and we had
We
fun.
had a lot of fun.
You know, I mean, I went in the house and I was like, ladies, the truck's outside, no pressure.
Just
Come
go
out,
in?
just go in. You know, the one thing you won't get from me is pressure. I'm not a high pressure salesperson. I'm there if you need me, ask questions.
That's
you know.
awesome.
But I do love fashion. Like, I'm the one with, I call those magazines like, I like reading, but it's funny because with these you just look at pictures.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, boom, you know, like that. So I spent all day Saturday, I think about 14 hours straight, searching for what I wanted to sell out of the truck. And my husband was like, "What's the matter? You've been here all day." And I'm like, "I'm so tired of shopping." And he's like, "Oh my God, she's tired
are
of
you?
shopping.
Who are you?"
What happened? You know,
can't get tired
we should have
now.
gotten this business years ago. He would have been tired of shopping.
But again,
you
it's
know?
the personal touch because you have people that you know and people that you're meeting
Right.
that you could say, you know, Lori would like this. She likes that.
And like a lot of people
Christine would
that
like
are
this.
friends, I had a client base from the other businesses, so a lot of the friends were actually, you know, because we're so forward, you know, they were like, well, I need this and we need that and you need to get this. And at the beginning I was like, you know, but now it's like I've been taking notes, what everybody said. I do a little research here and research there. I tell them it's feasible, I'm getting it then, or it's not feasible because, you know.
So you're able to respond to the needs
Yeah,
of your
I
customers in the
will
community.
never ever fudge something.
Yeah.
I'm so straight up. I'll be like, listen, I don't know the answer to that, but I'll find out for you.
So how often are you turning around your inventory?
Oh, right now?
Now, what do you know about turning over your inventory anyway? You just
Yeah,
got this business since
honestly,
November. So
I'm just learning that what she originally had on the shop, I purchased. Like this was one of the original tops.
Yes,
on
I'm
the
wearing
shop.
Lola's
great?
today.
So-
Can I stand
model,
up?
Christine, model.
But the issue with
How
this
adorable
is
is that?
she had this originally on the truck. I took
Love
over
it.
it. It was selling. I went to buy more, unavailable. Christine also bought this gorgeous off-the-shoulder velvet top. Went to buy more. It's only available in January. What am I going to do with velvet in January? So I didn't reorder that. So, you know, I am having glitches and issues like that any new business owner would have taking over a business.
So
And
the
even-
message here is if you see it and you like it, buy it because it might not be there.
Yeah,
That's
and you
the
can
message.
Get it, you can get it on the website too. You know, you can order on the website because a lot of people tell me to hold it. Why should I hold it? Place an order. It's held already for you.
Yeah.
You know, so your best bet is to do that, is to order it on the website instead of waiting to get in touch with me because I'm like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I respond, but I have event after event. Go on the Lola website and see how booked I am.
What is that website?
It's lolaslookbook.com. So
Excellent.
easy
That
enough.
makes it easy.
And on Facebook, I have a Facebook page. Again, it's Lola's Lookbook. I also have a Lola's Lookbook group that you can join as well.
And what's your price point?
My price point, I would say, is somewhere between 28 and 36. I think I have one item on the
great.
truck that's $52. I think it's my maximum height on the truck. I'm trying to keep
I think
the
that's a
prices
green
down.
jacket with the big cuffy
Right, right. It's
Because
the
you
winter coat.
purchased
You know how I know
Winter
what
coat.
price it is? I bought it.
Yeah, it's the winter coat. That's
all I
my,
know.
and it's 52, and that's probably the most
Absolutely
expensive thing on the
adorable.
truck. I mean, because it's a traveling boutique and not a storefront, I can keep the prices down somewhat. I'm hoping as I buy more inventory, as you buy more inventory, you keep the prices down even more. So I'll find my sweet spot soon, guys. I promise.
You will. I have no doubt that you will. And just out of the corner of my eye, I'm noticing things I haven't seen on the truck, and I'm
Can you get a
shopping
good look?
as
Yeah,
we
you know what? I
speak.
think we need to pull that rack in so we could
Okay.
see it. I
Yeah.
think
I
just
just don't want to lose my mic.
I think Bobby was gonna. Oh, there you go. He's got a camera on you right there.
Okay.
Excellent.
So I know we're radio as well, so I'm going to try to do a little description
Go ahead.
too about things. So the top I'm wearing, there's a couple of things that are trending right now. The top I'm wearing is floral. So floral designs are still in fashion right now. It looks like they're coming also through the spring, but it was really, really big in fall and carrying through the holidays. This is burgundy, and then this one, although it looks black on the website, is navy. I have a lot of people that have pre-ordered this that I'll be contacting as well. Another thing that's really big right now is the distressed tops with the cutouts. If you guys can see the cutout holes in them. Very comfy, very kind of worn looking, gives you that funky edge, okay? Something like that. And then the sleeves as well, you guys, are cut out too now. It's all about the sleeves, guys. All about the sleeves. So this one has the cutouts and the distressed look
really
as well,
cute.
and like a dusty
Adorable.
blue.
It's a great color.
To me, this is chambray blue, but I learned from this business there's 8 million words for the same color.
Absolutely.
So they call this dusty blue. I call it chambray blue, tomato. Go look up on the website. The color name is there. Okay, and then buckles on the sleeves, which is absolutely adorable. One of my favorites. I also sell this in a mocha. Mocha's a big color right now too. And then I have, again, the
I
sleeve
love
work,
this. Yeah,
the bell
I'm really
sleeves.
liking this.
Very
Look
cute.
how pretty.
Very cute.
What I liked about this one is the sleeves are 3/4 because on a lot of them, I mean, I love this top, but you're not cooking sauce on a Sunday
Yeah,
in this
this
top.
one is.
Oh, that's
I
adorable.
I
Let me
tried this
see
on.
that.
Isn't
It's
that cute?
fantastic.
And it has the keyhole
Oh, I
neckline
love
as
that.
well.
It's
my
The little
next purchase.
keyhole
Does that come in
neckline.
white?
Well, I've only seen it right now in navy,
I
and
love
depending
that.
on how it does, I'll research colors as well. But sometimes they're only offered in one color, you guys.
That's
so sometimes
adorable.
I
I
don't
love
have
this.
an option.
I kind of like navy though. It's such a great
It's
neutral,
a
and
classic.
it's not black.
It's
I
a
really
classic.
try to not
and
always
you know what?
do
It
black.
goes well with everything. A lot of people's like, well, what do I wear navy with? You can wear navy with everything.
Well, as I said, it's just such a great neutral.
You know, and you
So
don't
I-
need
I-
to have the navy shoes. People are always asking me. Although we both have navy suede boots, we dug those out. I don't know which
mine
so
are
let me
velvet.
ask
Mine
you a
are
question.
velvet,
Let
mine's
me ask you a
suede.
question. If somebody wants to go on the truck, what is the easiest way they can get on the truck? I just happened to go that day with Christine because she told me. So, do you have like a little map? Are you plotting out where you are? I mean, how does,
tell us your
how does
website.
Debbie find
on
you
my
tomorrow?
website has my events. I don't put the home parties on my website because
Okay.
you're not coming to those.
Exactly.
But so just know that I have people already saying because these events are on your website, I know you're available this day. That's not always true.
Okay.
Because I might have a private event or home party. But
So in other words, you're going to be at St. Rose for
St.
a fair.
Rose is going to be on Saturday for the
you go.
holiday fair. However, not with the truck. I'm there. I can't bring the truck there, so I'm going to be with Rolling Racks inside. Also at St. Martin's of Tours in Amityville on Sunday. Tuesday night is Ladies' Night. I think it's for child cancer. That there's a fundraiser as well. That's going to be at Chow Baby on Tuesday night.
Oh, that's awesome. So you'll be in the parking lot at Chow
So
Baby.
I'll be in the back of the
that's
parking
good to
lot
know.
in the truck at Chow Baby Tuesday night at 6 o'clock.
That's awesome.
You know, come if you make reservations for you and your girlfriends to come for dinner. They take 15% off your check. Just make sure you tell them that you're coming there for the event on Tuesday.
That's great.
So, and there's a whole bunch of other events. I'm doing a Toys for Tots thing. I'm doing Long Island drug recovery, drug free. That's going to be in Marjorie Post Park.
So the point is, get to
Community,
the website.
community, and
and
business.
all of it is pretty much local, almost all of the events. I also put on the website a lot of the beauty parlors that I do. So you can always come to those because I work out with the owners that if you come to one of those, they'll give you a special on the hair or something, and I'll give you a special on the clothing. So we do a lot of those places as well.
All right, so we got a lot of info here. We have a lot of information here. So the key is to follow Anne Marie.
Yeah,
Go to Lola's
follow me on
lookbook.
Facebook. Go on my website. Check out what's trending. Again, the sleeves on the tops. Oh, graphic tees. Did I touch upon graphic tees? Everybody seems to like this one. Let me just show you guys really quick.
Yep. Let's
But
see that.
first wine.
Oh, I love that. I'm going to have to
Okay?
get that.
And then I have Wife, Mom, Boss. Ooh, and one of the biggest sellers, though, was Wonder Woman.
Oh, I love
Wonder Woman,
that.
'cause
These
God
are great.
knows
You
we
know
all
what?
are.
These are great little gifts again for
And then
the
last
holidays.
but not least, you guys,
The camo.
Camo is really big
I
in.
love camo.
Camo vest. And another top that I have here that I love this top because it fits everybody perfectly. This is you can wear like flash dance one shoulder, off the shoulder, and then it has the shark bite bottom. This sold out twice. I still have more coming in on the camo. So go check out the website, the Facebook page, the Facebook group. Contact me. Here's a quick picture of the truck.
We're gonna
I think
flash.
you're putting up pictures
We're
on
gonna
the
flash some
inside.
pictures. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back, and we're gonna have all the ladies sit because we want to talk about how to buy gifts, what not to buy, the worst gift to give, the best gift to give,
Ugly sweaters.
and mistakes we've made over the years. So we're just gonna take a small break, and we will be right back.
We good?
Okay, let's slide this out.
Given what we know about the benefits of filing a property tax grievance, experts agree it should be mandatory. Use a professional. Choose Zap My Tax. File at zapmytax.com. Deadline approaching.
You go first. I'll go on the end.
All right. All right. I fell out of the camera. Okay. I'm gonna squish in there somewhere. There we go.
because we're all on board.
All right, so we're all on board. Debbie Ianna decided to show up, and we had to have her on because at the end of the day, she's been in business for over 30 years for herself. Actually, something like 27?
Yeah,
27 years. So Debbie owned a hair salon called Details. I've known her since I'm 18 years old. She is absolutely one of the most successful businesswomen I've ever met in my life. Whenever I have a business question, she's one of the people I go to. If you have a business question, she is a great resource, because I'm going to tell you, if you design or what to do or how to market, she's done it from the time she's a kid. I'm not going to talk about her age. 21 years old, she had her own business. So she really, really is a great
She
resource.
was helping me in the 5 minutes before the show started.
I'm going to tell you right now, she can give you a lot of good advice. I don't want to hop around. So basically what we wanted to do, Christine and I, is we wanted to kind of create this section of our show that just was like a free-form type of thing where we could talk about anything. It doesn't necessarily have to relate to the guests or what we were talking about at the beginning of the show, but today we're going to keep it in relatable to what we were talking about. So one of the questions we wanted to ask was, what is the worst gift you can buy someone else? So in other words, if I'm shopping for my mother-in-law and I want to buy her a gift from your rolling boutique, what would be the best
I don't
and
have a
worst?
bad gift.
No, but that's not true.
You know what I
because
would say to that? I would say something that won't fit. There
yeah.
are some
That's
people
what
in
I'm
my
saying.
life through the years. I used to be a little heavier than I am now, and I think people didn't want to hurt my feeling by getting me a large or even an extra large, and they'd give me mediums, and they never fit.
Okay, so what'd you do?
Thank you very much.
And then what'd you do with it? Re-gift it?
Either that, didn't wear it, or try to return it.
So do you think anyone
I think
intentionally gives somebody a gift that they are not? I mean, I'm sure people give thoughtless gifts. I don't. I really try to think about the gift that I'm buying for the person, but I've made mistakes.
Yeah, but
I
sometimes it's
bought.
hard,
You know, it's funny because I bought my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law a couple of years in a row. I bought them pretty eternity scarves. And I thought they were really pretty, and they were scarves that I would have bought
They didn't
myself.
like 'em.
I don't necessarily know that they were well received. And I know that because when they gifted me back the same type of gift, it was kind of like, didn't really seem like they put much thought into it, because anyone who knows me knows I don't wear blue. So the point
Well, I
I'm trying
can
to
give you a bunch of gifts, not really Lola related, but I'm thinking you have to be really personal about your gift giving.
So if I'm buying somebody a gift from your boutique, I'd have to know
You'd
what
have
they
to
like,
know and
right?
describe that person to me so I could assist you.
Oh, what's
And you
the?
really
and
have to
that's
know
a
that
personal
person
business.
very, very well.
Right.
And
Like,
what's
it could be a family member in your
Like,
in your
I've
life
had
for
people
years,
give me
and you still don't
perfume
know
and-
sometimes what they really like.
How do
or
you know
not
what I like perfume-wise? That's hard.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
makeup, unless it's a friend that's gone to MAC with
Yeah.
you or something, you know, makeup is not. I
Like,
just
some
bought you
people
this
are really
palette.
easy. They're not hard to give a gift for, and some people are, you know, it's very, very difficult to figure it out.
It is very hard, and I actually do try very hard to give gifts that have some meaning or whatnot. So I actually am going to turn this a little bit to, I like gifts with meaning. So what is the best or most meaningful gift you ever received? And I'd like to share mine. I have a group of friends that we try to meet at each other's homes for lunch as often as we can. It's very difficult, as you know, in this day and age. And because we meet for lunch at someone's house, we call ourselves the lunch ladies. And at one of their homes last year, we all love the beach. And Christine her name is Christine as well, she had found a piece of driftwood, a branch really, that had been drifted up onto the beach, long. And she had her son cut it into sections. There's 7 of us. And then with a wood burning tool, put our names.
Wow.
I think
in
you
it.
posted that on Facebook.
I probably did. I probably did.
personal,
So
right.
first she had a picture of it together, whole, with all our names on it, and then it was cut into sections, and we each got the section with our name on it,
Wow.
indicating how we are whole
Oh, I
and we are
love
separate,
that.
but we come together.
What a
It
great
is
gift.
my
That's a great
favorite
gift. A lot
gift
of
of
thought.
all time.
It's very personal.
No money, personal.
Yep. See, I
thought
can imagine
and
going
meaningful.
into
That's my
Nicolette's
favorite
and getting so many different things because they're
Yeah.
so beautiful
Yeah.
and small.
It's hard
and
to do personalized stuff at the store for us
But
to
a lot of
carry
personal
that.
thought would go into
Yeah.
a gift from their
Yeah.
store
Yeah.
as well.
Your signs and your dishes that have
Yep.
things
Yep.
on it. I
See,
think
we all know your
those are-
store, and, and I'm going to tell you
Well,
right
that's
now,
why
we
shopping.
didn't go in there this week because you were going to be on the show. We've all gone in there.
Yes. I don't like, a lot of people probably don't know about your store.
It's amazing how
I've
many
been
people
going in there. I've
don't.
been living here for 40-something years.
Yeah.
When did you
We
find
get
out
that a
about
lot.
it?
I knew about her store years ago. I started shopping in there. I knew if I needed a personal gift, I would probably go into her store and do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because really, there's nothing else. Like you could go to Home Goods.
it's
and find
unique.
I
something.
think
It's
the
truly
outside
unique.
is very
Yes.
deceiving. It's
Or they don't know about the inside.
right.
Correct.
You know what I think
Exactly.
is a good thing
I
for-
discovered the inside by mistake many years
yeah,
ago.
happens all the time.
Yeah,
think
I
I went
know.
for
I know.
mums
It's
and-
It's going to
true.
happen now because people are just going to come for us for their Christmas trees, and they're going to walk in
Right.
to pay,
Right.
and all of a sudden
They're gonna see.
they're going to be hit with the store,
Yeah.
what we have. Yeah.
I have a great idea for that, but I'll tell you after the show.
okay.
I have a great idea on how to tell people that you have an indoor.
You're always thinking.
I know
Mrs.
this is the
Fay.
problem with my mom. I'm
Always.
always
I
thinking.
like it.
Always
My
thinking.
mother says to me all the time, "Can't you shut it down?" I'm like, "I wish I could."
know.
The wine
It
helps.
keeps me from
The
sleeping.
wine helps, but no,
We
I
should all
can't
have
shut it
this
down.
energy.
But no, what I think is a great way that you, Anne-Marie, can get your, good gifts out there is that you can shoot the link to somebody and say, pick something that you like. Like I could shoot the link to my sister-in-law and
Certainly.
say,
Like
pick
a registry.
Pick something you like.
Yeah.
Pick 3 things you like, and then I'll just pick
Well,
the one
I
I
have
want
a
to get.
surprise.
That's a great
I have
idea.
a surprise idea that's coming up for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I'm working out the kinks for that. But
Well,
it's
you'll have to
something
come
more to
back
come.
on and tell
for
us
that.
about it.
For the guys, contact me.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't even really want anything because I feel like, you know what? It's really difficult to, when you only wear this and you only do that, it's really difficult to buy gifts. But if you can just go to a place like, are you going to get the eternity scarves and all the different like things that don't have to fit anyone?
Yeah, I actually you have to contract with a company, and they need to see that you've had a track record. So I've kind of been relying on Lola's, but there were several companies that wouldn't allow me to because I was the new owner. So I'm waiting for approval. There was one that actually gives back to kids with cancer.
Oh,
and
that's
that's the one
awesome.
I targeted first.
Okay.
So they have really great accessories, hats and stuff. But I want my stuff to have a meaning. So if
Yeah.
I can join with a company that does that as well,
That's awesome.
You know, that's what I'd like to sell.
That's awesome. And your gifts are basically for the home. I haven't
Yeah.
been there in a
So
few
what
months.
what we've been doing is people come in, ladies come in all the time, and they'll just say, if my husband comes in, tell him I want everything. So
Okay.
I've been trying to start like a wish list.
Oh, I love
worked-
that.
I worked with somebody that said,
I'm trying to
my
like work
sister has
out
a
the
wish list.
kinks with that.
That's
I
a
mean,
great idea,
just
but
come
like a
in
registry.
and
Yeah.
I'll write it down, and then your husband
Can
or
just
mom,
pick.
Yeah.
just tell me your
I
name.
really like that.
Comes in. This is what she likes. This is what she wants. I mean, gift cards are fun, but
Yeah,
let's face
no,
it,
that's
it's always
personal.
nice.
It's boring after
I
a
like
while.
It's
opening a
nice
gift.
to
I
give
really
something
do.
that someone was actually eyeing. And a lot of the things, the great gift that you can buy with us, or the stuff, I'm sorry again, are the things that you wouldn't necessarily buy for yourself.
Correct.
Because of the price
Yep,
point,
yep,
or
yep, yep.
because you're
Exactly.
just, it's just something that you wouldn't buy
I know,
for
I get
yourself.
it. I'm the same way.
I often in a store say, oh, okay, I'm going to tell
So
somebody
this
that
is just
for my
this
birthday
is all
or
going
Christmas
back
or
to the
whatever.
personal touch that you're not. We had another girl that was scheduled to come on the show today, and she couldn't make it. Hopefully, she'll come on at another time from another local gift shop. But the truth of the matter is, when you can walk into a gift shop and get something that's wrapped, they have a cute little bag, a cute little bow. It's local, and they can come back and exchange it if they don't necessarily love it. It's so much better than getting them something from a big store that means nothing to the store. We're actually, I feel like when we're buying from these ladies. And I don't want to exclude men, because if you have a business, and I know there's a family that owns the wine store on Park Boulevard and a bunch of the sons work in there. I love to do that. I would rather go there than buy it online, because we're actually changing their lives. If we stop,
It's the connection.
I've
the
seen mom
connection
and
you're
pop
there.
stores go out of business, and it's sad. You don't really want that.
There's no personal thing.
Yeah,
There's no beautiful
I have
bag
to
they're
say,
putting
as
in,
far
you
as
know?
men go, my brother's really, really good at decorating. He's
Isn't
really
that great?
He really
It
enjoys.
must be in the family genes.
He really enjoys. We sit together. I usually have the final say in what we bring into the store, but he's a part of it.
that's awesome. That's
He's a part of all that, and he gets just as excited. And when we renovate or we paint or we'll do something, and we're going to be doing some more stuff in
Do
January.
you do wine nights there? With
We
the
don't
painting?
we've done a talk shop, and we've done that a couple times together with myself, Lauren, and Amanda, where we've sort of, the platform is just talking everything home decor related, and people are struggling with certain areas of their homes and don't know where to begin or don't want to commit.
So kind of a how-to.
It's like a
I
how-to.
would love for you to come into my house
And do
and
it.
now I don't want my whole house redone, but come into my house, take away what's looking like clutter,
Yeah.
and help me get rid of.
That's
a
what we
few-
do.
a few of the-
That's what we do,
And
yeah.
also get, and
Yeah.
then maybe make me change one or two pieces
Yes.
because I have an emotional attachment to a couple of things. Maybe I could change the frame
Sure.
on the picture and make it
Yes.
fit in because I don't really want to
Yep.
get rid of the picture, but the frame is so outdated.
Yes.
I could.
You're making me think of my wedding
nice
picture.
Marketing strategy, and that's why she's been in business for a really long time.
Yeah.
I work at a hair salon right down the block, Safi Salon.
Well, give the background, Deb, how you owned a hair salon, then you sold it because she didn't want to.
I started working when I was 15. When I was 21, I purchased my salon. Basically, no money
It's
in the bank.
remarkable, Debbie.
You know, went to my dad,
Yeah.
said, you know, the owner wants to know if I would like to purchase the salon. And my dad said, do you know what you're doing? And I said, no. He said, good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I figured it out.
And he believed in you.
And he believed in me. And, you know, it was hard, struggling for 3 years, 4 years, but
Two
then
kids.
it became successful. But I think the marketing strategy that you guys have, I'm at a hair salon, a very big hair salon that's it's under renovation right now. But we have people that do come in that have businesses like you, and they'll spend a half a day when we have like hundreds of people walking through our salon on a Friday or Saturday.
Great idea.
And they'll give out their card or a brochure, and they'll explain to clients that are sitting around doing nothing what they do, or you could set a table up with some of
That's
your
why
Yeah,
the
like half
Lola
the
truck
audience.
goes
and
to
in
allow
their
to bring the
salon,
Lola
they're
truck
doing
there.
nothing
Yeah.
maybe for a half hour, or they
There's a
have
salon.
color on and they're browsing the salon.
Right.
I think a salon industry for, you know, what you do and you do is really good to get in there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of salons.
And do
on
the
Long
owners
Island.
allow it?
There's a lot of salon owners that allow it, but anybody that does have their own boutique, they really, you know, probably won't let you in. But there's a lot of people that
who don't have their own boutique.
Right,
Exactly.
like my salon doesn't have it right now.
I think if you own a hair salon and you don't have a boutique,
Yeah.
you're losing out because
Correct.
I'm there for 2.5 hours. Like,
Correct.
give me something to buy.
Well, that's why the
People love
Lola's
to shop.
truck is at a lot of local
That's an
salons.
awesome thing.
Right.
Yeah. Did you ever think about that little? Might be something to think about. You never know.
Maybe you need a home
Okay.
decor
I don't know
truck.
where we are.
Right.
Look at that. That could be
We
next.
have a van. We have to just fix it
Yeah,
up.
we're coming to a
I don't realize
close.
is that
Yeah.
there's a
I'm
lot of
liking that.
salons that are
Yeah.
tremendous that don't have
We,
that.
we
So
could
try
do
it.
a whole new thing on this. I think we have to wrap it up because we're getting close to a close. I just want to thank everybody again, and I'm going to let you guys announce where to find you and all of that because I don't want to butcher it. So, Nicolette's.
So our location is 1040 North Broadway in North Massapequa. We have a Facebook page and an Instagram page.
Okay, and you are, again, your first name is?
Liz.
Liz and Lauren. Lauren's got a couple of months before she's going to pop, so you'll still be around. But
Yes.
you guys really should take a ride to Nicolette's because they do have fabulous, unique, high-quality gifts that it'll save you a lot of time and energy and aggravation. You walk in and you're going to walk out with your hands full. And
And have some
Anne-Marie?
really beautiful gifts.
So Lola's Lookbook is, you can go on the website at lolaslookbook.com. Private appointments, corporate events. I'm based out of Massapequa Park. The truck is also in Amityville, so I can see you at either location. But if you have a couple of friends over, a few friends over want to give me a shout, if I'm available, I'll come. So check me out on Facebook and on Instagram as well. And thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Dawn. We missed you. And Lexi, thanks again for the song. See you soon. See you next Friday, 10 a.m.
10 a.m. in the living
Thank
room.
you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.